chapter 3. Do not be many teachers, my brothers, seeing that we shall receive stricter judgment. For we all stumble in many ways. If anyone does not stumble in word, he is a perfect man, able also to bridle the whole body. Behold, we put bits in the mouths of horses to make them obey us, and we guide their whole body. Behold, even ships, though large and driven by strong winds, are guided by a small rudder, wherever the will of the pilot determines. So also the tongue is a small member, and yet it makes great boasts. Behold, how great a forest a small fire sets ablaze. And the tongue is a fire, a world of unrighteousness. This is how the tongue is situated among our members, defiling the whole body and setting on fire the wheel of life. And it is set on fire by Gehenna. King James says hell there, but it's not. The wheel of life, we translated it that way because that's really what it means. But that meant a lot to the classical world. You've heard of the TV program Wheel of Fortune? That comes from the classical world when the goddess of fortune, your future, is standing beside a wheel and spins it to see how your life's going to turn out. That's where the wheel of life comes from, wheel of fortune. The wheel that belonged to the goddess of fortune. And everybody in Greece and Rome and all those nations they were Roman, that encompassed, the Roman Empire encompassed, everybody knew about that wheel of fortune, wheel of life. And the body sets on fire the wheel of life. And it is set on fire by Gehenna. So don't trust in the wheel of life. Trust in God. For every species of beasts and of birds and reptiles and creatures of the sea is tamed and has been tamed by the human species. But no one among men can tame the tongue. It is an uncontrollable evil, full of deadly poison. With it we bless God, even the Father, and with it we curse men who are created in God's likeness. Out of the same mouth comes forth blessing and cursing. These things, my brothers, ought not to be. A fountain does not issue sweet and bitter water from the same opening, does it? A fig tree cannot bear olives, can it, my brothers? Or a grapevine figs? Just so no fountain yields salt water and fresh. Who among you is wise and understanding? Let him by good conduct, good works, show his works in the meekness of wisdom. If you have bitter envy and strife in your heart, do not rejoice victoriously and lie against the truth. It says in King James, do not glory. That's somebody getting blessed in a meeting, but in their heart they have strife and envy. You're lying by your actions. You're lying when you praise God. You're lying when you testify about how good God is. All that's a lie when you're glorying or rejoicing victoriously if there's envy and strife in your heart. It's a lie. You have become a lie. You don't do that. Get your heart straight first, then rejoice in the mercy of God. This wisdom does not come down from above. Look at that. He calls that rejoicing when there's envy and strife in your heart a wisdom. There is wisdom in it, but it's evil wisdom. It's the wisdom to know how to impress the young and the ignorant, to gain a following. This is the wisdom of Satan. This is how he was in heaven. He rejoiced victoriously for thousands of years with darkness in his heart and gained a large following among God's own angels. This wisdom does not come down from above, but is earthly, sensual, demonic. For where envy and strife are, there is disorder and every base thing. But the wisdom from above is first of all pure. It doesn't have any ulterior motives. Then peaceable, gentle, open to reason, full of mercy and good fruit, without partiality and without hypocrisy. And the fruit of righteousness is sown in peace by those who produce peace.